Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hi everyone.
I know it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've been busy. But before we get started, we wanted to show you guys our new intro video.
We came up with something simple, like our last one, just because we don't have a lot of time on our hands. But yeah, enjoy it. That's our intro. I hope you guys enjoyed it with our new family member. She's hiding.
Yeah, so me, Analea Montserrat Lozano Talavera.
This is our baby.
Yeah, the last video we put, I think Anna was, what, like 7 months pregnant? Yeah, but this is our little bundle of joy.
Yeah.
So we thought for our first video back, we'd share with you guys a little bit of what we went through. Anna posted, oh yeah, you're all for the camera, huh? But Anna posted a question thing on Instagram, so we got a couple of questions on there. So we'll go ahead and answer them. So for the first one, do you want more kids after your experience?
Yes, I do want more kids, right? Thinking about it right now, I'm like, heck no, there's no way I'm having another kid. But yeah, I think in a couple years.
Next question is, did Jonathan piss you off during labor?
No, he didn't. I don't think he did. There was just one instance where he didn't make me mad, but like in the beginning he was rubbing my back and it was really helping. And then towards the end, which is like totally different feelings, the beginning of labor and the end of labor. But towards the end, he was still rubbing my back, and then I was like, I literally, like, I don't know if you guys have heard or not, but they say, real contractions, you can't do anything through them, like not even talk. And I literally could not even talk. I had to like take what felt like the biggest breath of my life to tell Jonathan to stop rubbing my back. Otherwise, I swear I would have like smacked him or something. Cause I don't know, and towards the end it like made my pain more intense. But yeah, I was like, I like took a big ass breath. It was like, babe, I was like, can you please stop? I was like, just hold my hand. But no, he never made me mad. He was real supportive.
Yeah, I guess I was just hoping not to make her mad. Next question is, how did it feel when you saw baby for the first time?
I was very I was very happy, but it was weird because I was telling Jonathan and everyone, I kind of just blacked out. So I feel like I heard her, and then I looked at her, and then I was like, oh, thank God she's here. And then I looked at her, and then I was like crying. But yeah, I was really happy. At first I was like, oh my gosh, she's here finally, like we're done. And then yeah, I started crying after the second look.
Yeah, I mean, it fills you with emotions. I mean, right at the moment, I mean, I don't know, I was really nervous, but then like seeing her, it was, I mean, I can't explain it really. I was filled with joy, I was crying, obviously there were happy tears, but I mean, it's surreal. Next question is, did you get the epidural? If so, did the epidural hurt? Did you feel any pain after the epidural?
I did not get the epidural, zero pain meds at all. I almost gave in to this like IV shot that they put in your IV. I don't know what it was, to be honest.
It's like a pain relief is what the doctor said. But yeah, she ordered it, and then the doctor showed up with it, and she was like, would you hate me if I didn't want to get it anymore? And the doctor was, I mean, they were really nice.
Yeah.
Thankfully they, let Anna make her choices. If she wanted to get up and walk, she was able to. Like, they just kind of let her do what she wanted to, which, at least from what I've heard, isn't the case for a lot of people. But yeah, I was blown away with the way Anna took everything. I mean, even the doctors were like, you're not supposed to be laughing right now. You're not supposed to be talking with us. And I mean, she was like that all the way up until the birth. Yeah,
Even
I mean,
like right after they were like saying something, and then I remember laughing. Or
yeah,
something.
she would be like laughing and talking back to everyone and having conversations. I'm sure she was still going through a lot of pain because you could see it in her face. But I mean, just the fact that she didn't get any pain medication. I mean, they didn't even connect her to the insulin or to
The IV.
the IV. Yeah, they didn't even put the IV until after she had given birth.
Yeah, they just had the needle on me, and then it like gave me a big bruise.
Yeah, and I mean, even then, they only put the IV in her because the doctor was like, "Why haven't you guys put an IV in her?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to brag that she didn't go through any pain medication or anything. I'm sure it was a lot. Anyway, next question is, who chose the name for baby girl?
I feel like we both chose it. I initially, since like high school, always knew that if I had a baby girl, that I would name her Ana, after my mom and I. So if anyone didn't know, my mom's name is Ana Lidia. My name is Ana Patricia. So I was, for sure, that's for sure that I would name her Ana as well. And at first, I wanted the name that I had set like in my head forever was Ana Valeria, but I don't know. We changed it up.
With me, my dad's been a very big person in my life, right from the beginning. So his name is Montserrat, which is Analea's middle name. But I always told him that I wanted, that he was someone important to me, and I would always tell him that I would get a tattoo, signifying him and what he meant to me. And he was always like, "No, don't put stuff on your body. That doesn't matter." So eventually, I was like, "Well, then I'm gonna give one of my kids your name, but I want it to be a girl." I was like, "I don't want to give your name to a boy." Like his dad's name is Montserrat, my dad's name is Montserrat, but
Yeah.
I've also heard it on females, and I liked it more. When we were struggling to find a middle name, I was like, "Hey, let's give her my dad's name," and Anna completely agreed.
And then it was that Ana Montserrat for a while.
Yeah. At first, it was just Ana Montserrat,
Mm-hmm.
and then we were happy with that. Then we were like, "No, she needs to have her own name."
Yeah, because I was like, what are we gonna call her? Like, people call me Ana, people
Yeah.
call my suegro Monse. So I was like, no, like she needs her name.
Yeah, she needs to have her own name. So for a while we had 3 names. It was just Ana, and then Lea separated, and then Montserrat. But then I was like, no, like those are too many names.
He didn't want to, especially because I wanted to add Talavera as one of her last names, her second last name. But I was ready to give her 3 names.
Yeah, she was even thinking about adding another one. But then I just convinced Anna, like, hey, let's just put the first 2 names together, and then she can have Montserrat as a middle name. We love her name.
We can call her Ana Lea, or maybe Lea. I like to think,
Montserrat.
I like to think I'm gonna call her Lea, but
We'll see. Yeah. Oh yeah, how long was your labor? Sorry, I skipped that one.
Yeah, so someone else asked how long was our labor. I mean, counting from like literally the moment I was home and realized that I was feeling contractions, it was 28 hours, right? We counted?
Yeah, so she started having contractions at like 2:30 in the afternoon
On Friday.
on Friday the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
And that night we stayed up pretty late because she was already having pains, and then we went to the hospital, and then Analea was born at 7:53 May 8th, so that Saturday. But yeah, we were there for a while. I mean, we were there pretty much all one night. And
Yeah,
then
so
it was like 24 to 8. It was another 6 hours, so almost 30 hours that Anna was in labor technically with her pains and stuff.
And honestly, I don't know, it didn't seem like 30 hours. Like, it didn't seem like, oh my gosh, like it's like taking forever. I don't know. I don't know. It was a good experience. I don't complain about it. Do you want to talk a little bit more about the labor? Like, going throughout it? Or?
Like I said, I was tired. We were both tired. We had barely gotten any sleep. We were there all day, all night.
Well, yeah, because it started. Well, you weren't home, right? No, I don't think he was home. It was 2:30, and I started feeling pains, and I was like, "Are these it?" I was like, because I had, you feel cramps and stuff, but I was like, and then I was like, "Well, I'm gonna pay attention, see if I get another one," and then I did get another one, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I think when I noticed, I think they were like 20, 15 minutes apart, which is still, a long time. But yeah, so then. I think 8 o'clock came and I kind of panicked. I was like, babe, like, yeah, these are for real contractions. And then we ate and we were watching Selena, the series.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I went to bed like at 11 and then he mainly slept. I couldn't sleep. I was just concentrating on, making sure the timing between the contractions. Like at 2, like he said, I woke him up and I showered, went to pick up his mom. They took me into they didn't they checked me in, I don't know what they call it, but they had me like waiting before we got into our room for like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 hours, and they were like, well, let's keep you here for another hour and then we'll see if we send you home. Thankfully they didn't send me home. We got there at 3, and then we got our room at.
Yeah, they admitted her at like 7.
Yeah.
They told her that we should grab breakfast before she starts getting more pain and not able to take food down.
Yeah, and like in the TVs and everything, they tell you. They tell you, like you shouldn't eat and all this stuff. And so Jonathan was like, you need to eat something because it's gonna be long. And I was like, I can't eat. And he was like, just ask the nurse.
Yeah, she's.
So I asked her, and he was like, yeah, go ahead, go eat whatever you can. Just make, let it be light. They said that I was 100% low risk or something like that. And so, yeah, they let me go walk to the cafeteria and get something, but I could not, I couldn't even drink juice or anything without feeling like I was going to throw it up right away. Like when I was getting contractions, I took a sip of my juice and ate a strawberry, and I felt like nauseous. It was gross.
Yeah, but at the point that she got admitted, she was only, 3 centimeters dilated?
Yeah.
And, it was very slow for her. We would go walk and come back and they'd check her and she'd only be, either at the same or just 1 more centimeter. So eventually they broke her water, and I decided to ask them to break it for her to see if that would speed up the process.
That was like at 1, 2 in the afternoon?
Yeah, that was like 2, 3 in the afternoon on Saturday. So that helped out a lot. That helped her go up from like 3 to 6, I think it was, or like 7.
It was 4 to like 6.
Yeah, and then after that again, it was like an hour or 2 of just nothing, like it wasn't going anywhere.
And at that point, I was honestly just laying in bed because the contractions were like, they were more intense if I was standing up or moving. So I just wanted to lay there, and I'm like, in my head I was like, I'm just gonna lay here, breathe through the contractions, and like I'll get dilated or whatever. But no, like you have to be moving, which I had forgotten.
So yeah, she finally got up, and we were walking or trying to walk down the hallway. She would only take a couple of steps and then have to stop for 5 minutes and breathe and go through the contraction.
I did bounce on the ball and walk around a little bit in the room, but not a lot.
Yeah, not a lot. But so we walked up and down the hallway just a couple of times, and then she was like, you know what, we need to go back. Like, I'm feeling the pains. Me and my mom could tell that she was getting the pains a lot more often. It was to the point where we would take 1 step and then she had to stop for a break. We went back to the room and we called a nurse in to check her, and she was like, yeah, she's fully dilated.
And that was like within 5 minutes, if not less, like the walk that we did.
Yeah, it was quick. She was stuck at like 7 centimeters for 2-3 hours, and then we finally got her to get up, and within at most half an hour, she was already fully dilated.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, the doctor was already at the hospital because they had called him like that morning. He stepped in and did his thing. But I mean, from the moment that Anna fully dilated to when Analea was actually born, it was probably a matter of minutes. Yeah, and I mean, after that, it was just, you know, smiles, tears.
We didn't get moved into our room until like 10, and we weren't settled until like 11:30, which that's when we were like able to sleep again, which we didn't even sleep that night, did we? I think you slept a little bit.
I couldn't sleep. Anna, I'm guessing with Anna being so tired of going through the pain and going through the labor and, you know, this miraculous thing, she passed out. But yeah, here we are with her 2.5 months now, growing fast, but I mean, we're completely in love. I'm so happy to have her.
And that was our first story, guys.
Yeah, but yeah, hopefully this is just our, you know, getting back video. We definitely hope to start making more videos more often.
We do plan for it.
Yeah, you too, Hama. You too.
Make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, share the channel.
Turn on your notifications bell.
Yeah, tell your friends that aren't following us to follow us.
Mm-hmm. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.